There is something deeply satisfying about the deliberate clunk of a mechanical advance lever and the mechanical weight of a proper piece of glass hanging off the front of a camera. If you have been itching to dip your toes into analog photography without draining your savings account, this classic Minolta setup has quietly remained one of the best-kept secrets in film photography circles. Out of the box, it comes paired with a genuinely sharp 50mm f1.7 lens, which is honestly all the glass most shooters ever really need anyway. Picking it up, the body feels surprisingly light in the hands compared to some of the heavy metal bricks from the 70s, weighing in right around 2 pounds with everything attached. That makes it a fantastic companion to toss into a backpack for a day of wandering around campus or exploring city streets. Now, operating this thing is refreshingly straightforward. It relies on a trusty electronic shutter that lets you dial in speeds anywhere from a leisurely 4 seconds all the way up to a brisk 1,000th of a second, depending entirely on how much light you are trying to capture. Because it uses standard 35mm film, you will not have to hunt down obscure formats or spend a fortune getting your rolls developed at a specialty lab. Focusing is completely manual, which might sound intimidating if you grew up tapping smartphone screens. But honestly, twisting that focus ring yourself gives you a level of creative control that modern automation just cannot touch. You get a crystal clear preview through the single-lens reflex system, meaning what you see in the viewfinder is precisely what ends up on the negative. It even packs a 10-second self-timer, so nobody has to be left out of group photos. If you want to expand your kit later on, the mount is compatible with the entire family of MD and MC rocker lenses, opening the door to a massive marketplace of vintage glass. Of course, it is not entirely flawless. Being reliant on battery power to drive that electronic shutter means that if the cells happen to die while you are out on a shoot, the camera turns into an expensive paperweight until you pop in a fresh set. But honestly, keeping a spare pair of batteries in your pocket is a tiny price to pay for such a reliable, smooth shooting experience. For anyone trying to learn the craft, master manual settings, or just slow down and enjoy the art of making images, this setup hits that sweet spot of being capable, affordable, and just plain fun to use.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.